You know that feeling when you're staring at a massive to-do list and your brain just freezes? You're not alone. The secret to breaking free from that mental block is surprisingly simple, and it's called the 2-minute rule. It sounds almost too easy, but it works, and it's backed by psychology, real-world stories, and even productivity experts like David Allen, author of Getting Things Done. So let me tell you why this rule is so powerful and how you can start using it right now to change your life. The 2-minute rule is as straightforward as it gets. If a task will take 2 minutes or less, just do it immediately. No excuses. And for bigger tasks, break them down into steps that take just 2 minutes each. Sounds simple, right? But it's more than just a productivity hack. It's a psychological trick that flips your brain's motivation switch. Our minds are naturally wired to resist big, overwhelming tasks. They seem daunting and stressful, and your brain just wants to avoid them. But a tiny 2-minute task? Your brain doesn't feel threatened by that. It thinks, hey, that's easy. Let's just get it done. Let's dive deeper into why this works. The concept comes from the idea of activation energy. Imagine trying to push a heavy car. The hardest part is just getting it to move. But once it's rolling, momentum takes over, and it becomes much easier to keep going. Your brain works the same way. Starting something new feels overwhelming because it requires energy to overcome inertia. But once you take that tiny first step, your brain gains momentum, and continuing becomes way easier. Psychologists have even given this concept a name: the Zeigarnik effect. It's the tendency to remember unfinished tasks better than completed ones. When you start something, even a small step, your brain doesn't like leaving it incomplete. It becomes almost obsessed with finishing it. This principle has been used by some of the most successful people in the world. Take Elon Musk, for example. Building rockets isn't just one task. It's thousands of tiny tasks. Instead of getting overwhelmed, Musk breaks down each challenge into manageable steps and tackles them one at a time. Even legendary author Ernest Hemingway used a similar trick. He'd intentionally stop writing in the middle of a sentence. Why? So that his brain would be itching to finish it the next day. This way, he never struggled to get started. Let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine wanted to get in shape but couldn't get motivated to hit the gym. Instead of setting a huge goal, he just committed to putting on his workout clothes every morning. That's it. Just the clothes. Most of the time, once he was dressed, he figured, well, I'm already in gym mode, might as well go. That tiny action, just 2 minutes of effort, created a ripple effect. Before he knew it, working out became part of his routine. Research shows that breaking tasks into smaller steps lowers the brain's resistance to starting. It's the same reason why habit stacking works. Adding a tiny task to something you already do makes it feel less daunting. In fact, James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, talks about the power of making tasks so easy that it's almost impossible to say no. He says that if you make the first step simple, you're way more likely to follow through. So here's your challenge. Think of one task you've been avoiding. Maybe it's sending an email, cleaning a room, or starting a new project. Now break it down into a 2-minute action and just do it. Once you're in motion, your brain will naturally want to keep going. You'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish with just 2 minutes of effort. Stop letting your brain hold you back. Hack your mind with the 2-minute rule and watch your productivity soar. Don't forget to subscribe if you're ready to challenge your mindset and see the world in a whole new way.